Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for October 14th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, 2, 4, and 5 here. Let's see. I was looking at this column because we have 3 open cells, but we already have 5 placed, so we need to place 2 and 4 somewhere in here. Unfortunately, the only thing I'm seeing is this can't be 4, but that's not good enough. All right, what can we do otherwise? We have this 4 looking in. This 4 looks into this box, putting a 4 in one of these 2. That's going to point down with this 4. This 4 looks in, putting a 4 in one of these 2. 2 5s look down, putting a 5 in one of these 2. There's already 5 in this row. Is there anything else with 2, 4, and 5? We can mark a 4 in one of these 2. That's all I'm seeing. Maybe this 2, actually. Yeah, 2's in one of these 2. I always get suspicious when I have semi-overlapping marks like this. Like, is there another digit that's limited to these 3 cells? If we had another digit up here, that would do it. Unfortunately, 6 is already placed, and this is the 2 and the 5 already. So I don't think we do have it. We can look inverse as well at the 6, 7, 8 here against this column. We already have a 6, which lines up with what we were seeing. We do need 7 and 8 in this column. Unfortunately, the only thing I see is this 8C's here. So we didn't get very lucky with that. But I think we can move on to the next box. Actually, one thing I want to do just right away is I know there's 4 givens in this box already, and then these also see the 2 and the 5. That's our corner marks. So if you just count, that's 6 digits just from the box that these aren't. Just from the markings in our box, I should say. And so they're down to 3 or fewer, and there could be even less, like this 3 looks in. So I just want to think about what the digits are. So we need a 1, 4, and 5. No, not 5. 1, 4, and 9. So, oh yeah, we already had the 3. Never mind. So these are just 1, 4, 9. Unfortunately, there's no restriction. Okay, now we're going to move on to this 1, 8, 9 here. We do have 2 1s. Puts a 1 in one of these 2. 1 in this column is not in any of these cells. Unfortunately, it's in one of these 3. But so we can't do anything with that. We have a lot of almosts in this puzzle. Hopefully we can find something actually good soon. The 9, the 8, the 1. I'm not really seeing anything. I think this band's not doing much. These 2 1s look down. Putting a 1 in one of these 2. 1 in this row is in one of these 3, unfortunately. Another almost. All right, let's move on to the next band here. We have 5 and 6. We have 2 6s looking up. I'm about to sneeze, I think. We'll see. All right, 6 in one of these 2. There it is. Okay. So again, 6 in this row, not limited. It's one of these 4. Okay, that was the 6. The 5. I have 2 9s looking in here. Puts a 9 in one of these 2. Okay. Sorry, my nose. I've been having like allergies today, I think. All right, we have 1, 3, 8, 9 here. 2 1s look down. We got that. 3, 8, 9. Okay, the 8. So I was looking at 3, 8, and 9 against this column because they aren't here. They aren't here. But there's 4 places left, and I was looking and I saw, well, if anything sees this cell, then it'll be limited up here. And so I saw that there's this 8 here. So if we ask where 8 goes in the column, the answer is only one of these 2. And that's going to do what's called claiming, where because this column needed an 8 somewhere, and these were the only 2 places for it, we can't put an 8 anywhere else in the box. So what we're saying is that the column claims the 8 from the box because the column needs an 8. It's going to place it here or here. That's also going to be it for this box. So we can't put an 8 in any of these cells. So if you look, what that does is it limits 8 in this box, or I guess this column, to one of these 2. It's also true of the box if you consider these to be pointing. Or actually, it's not even pointing. It's just we have the 8 limited in this box to these 2 no matter what. And so this gives us what's called a hidden pair because we've overlapped the 1 and the 8 in these 2 cells. And so what this is telling us is one of these cells needs to be 1 and the other one needs to be 8. And so that eliminates anything else we thought could be in these 2 cells. One of the easiest ways to follow up in this case is just think about the 4 digits that remain in this box. I'm already seeing we need a 9 in the box, and this 9 looks down. And this hidden 1-8 pair removed 9 from those cells. And so 9 can only go here in the box. All right, can I do anything else with 9s? Yeah, 9's in one of these two in this box. They also point up, putting 9 in one of these two. So what is this triple? We need a 2, 3, 7. I'm seeing 2 3s looking in. So the 3 can only go here, and then we're left with a 2, 7 pair. All right. Oh, and the 7 looks in. I missed that. So that's 2 and that's 7. It's resolved. So this column's down to 4 digits. We need a 4, 5, 6. I see this can't be 6. Let's write this out. 4, 5, 6. This isn't 6. This isn't 5. So we have claiming again. The 6 is in one of these two. It claims this box. I'm also seeing that we had 6s marked here and 6s marked here. So what that tells us is we should be looking for 6 in this row because we know it's not in this box or this box. So 6 is in one of these three, and then again, that's more claiming. These can't be 6 anymore. This row claims the 6. So is this useful? Yeah, this isn't, not only is this not the 1, 8, 9 or the 4, 6, it's also not 2, 3. Although, let's place the 2 and 5 here first while I see it. We'll follow up with that in a second. I want to pencil this cell because it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. So look, it's not 5 either. So I think it's a naked 7. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not 6 because we had those claiming 6s down here. Let's just pick that one. And it's not 8, 9. So it's a naked 7. Only 7 possible. All right. Now, does anything look in here? We got the 4 already. That's it. Okay. Back down to this 2, 5. Let's make sure we follow up. These 5s look in. It's a 5 up here somewhere. In fact, this whole row is 1, 5, 8, 9. This can't be the 9s, so this is 1, 5, 8. This can't be the 1, 8, or 9. So that's a naked 5. Leaving behind 1, 8, 9. Oh, this can't be 9, and this can't be 9, and so the 9 ends up there. All right, that's not a 9. Okay. There's a lot of things we can follow up on. The 1, 4, 9 left in this box. 9's in one of these two. I guess I don't need to mark that. It doesn't do anything. I didn't really finish scanning, although it's not really worth scanning this bottom band anymore. We'll just pencil it. So we need a 1, 4, 7. So this is 4, 7. This is 1, 4, 7. And then, do I want to pencil this? 2, 3, 5, 9, 7. Okay, so we know the 7's in one of these two. Maybe I do want to pencil these. This can be 1. Can't be 2, 3. This can be 4. Can't be 5. They can be 6. And in fact, one of these two must be 6. Because we have this 6 looking in. Both 6s looking in. Not 7. And it looks like this can be 8. Neither of them can be 9. Okay, yeah, so they were worth marking. 4, 6, and 1, 6, 8. All right. There must be more low-hanging fruit. Let's take a look. Not horizontally. Let's see. Let's look at the columns. This column is down to 1, 5, 6, 8. So this isn't the 1. So this is 5, 6, 8. Oh, it's not an 8 either. Oh, and this can't be 1, 8. So this is 5, 6. Oh, it's not 1, 5. It's not 1, 5, or 8. So it's a naked 6. That's a 5. This is down to 1, 8 for the column. Let's see, we got the 5. So let's mark that up here. We got this 6. So that's actually, oh, sorry. Let's draw this correctly. It is placed in the box right here. These two 6s look up. We already got the 6s claiming there. All right, the rest of this box is 4 digits. We need a 2, 4, 5, 7. I think in fact, oh no, 4 is in 2 places, but everything sees something. So I'm going to write out 2, 4, 5, 7. This sees the 4, 5 in the column. This sees the 4 in the row, and this sees the 5 in the row. 2, 7, 4, 5. The rest of this column is 2, 3, 7, 8. This is only 2, 3. It sees 7, 8. This sees 2, so this is 3, 7, 8. I think this can be any of them. What's going to close off this puzzle? What's our obvious thing to look at? I'm thinking about this column because we have these 9s cornered here, so these are limited already. And we have the 6s up here, so we know these aren't 6. So yeah. What is this column? We need a 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. So these aren't 6, 9. So these are 1, 3, 8. And that's not a 3. So that's a 1, 8 pair in the row. That leaves behind 4 digits. Oh, by the way, this isn't 1, 9, so 3, 6, 8. 1, 3, 6, 9. Okay. 1, 8 pair in this row. So what's left is 2, 4, 5, 7. This can't be the 5, so 2, 4, 7. This can't be the 4, so this is 2, 5, 7. Not amazing. But what does this do? The fact that this isn't 1, 8 now. I have this 1, 8 looking in, and then the 1, 8 pair takes 1, 8 out of these. And, oh, 1, 8 pair takes 1 out of here. Did I mark this wrong? Or was this one already marked? 2, 4, 5, 7. I think I just marked it with a 1 instead of a 2. I think I fat fingered it. I don't know how that 1 ended up in there. That would have been a bad mistake. All right. Sorry, I was looking at this 1, 8, eliminating from the rest of this row. And then we also can't put 1, 8 here. So I'm wondering if that does anything for me. Oh, I also have this 1, 8 looking down. Okay, so where do 1 and 8 go in this box? This 1, 8 looks down, this 1, 8 looks in. And this can't be 1 or 8 because of the 1, 8 pair here. And so there's only 2 places left for 1, 8. So that's a hidden 1, 8 pair in the box. And that leaves behind a quad. We need a 2, 3, 5, 7. The 5 looks up, so these are 2, 3, 7. Oh, and this 5 looks in. So 5 in this box actually can only be here now because the hidden 1, 8 pair removed 5. So that's our 5, that's our 4. That places 4 and 9 in this box. 5 is placed in this box. We also get the 6 and 5 up here. We can place this 6 down here. This isn't 4. Down here we get the 1, 9, and 4. Very nice. We get the 6. I don't know. Does this clean up? Try to figure that out. No, we have a 4, 7 pair here and a 1, 8 pair here. The 6 gets resolved though. This is just 2, 3, 7. So we know one of these two is a 3 for the row. That claims the box, so this can't be a 3. Don't think that makes a huge difference, but we'll see. This box, we need a 2, 3, 4. That's not a 4, so this is 2, 3. Okay, so 4 in this column only goes here. That's a 7. All right. 2, 3, 4. That's not a 2. What's the obvious step here? This column has 2 digits left. We need a 7, 8. Not resolved. Can I do anything with that? Not that I see immediately. This row's down to 4 digits. We need a 3, 4, 7, 8. This can't be a 4, so it's 3, 7, 8. That's not an 8 either. This is 4, 7, 8. I have the 8s marked here. Yeah, I have a 1, 8 pair, so that's not 8. 4, 7 only. Okay, so the rest of this column is 2, 4, 7, 9. So this is 2, 4, 9. This is 2, 7, 9. Come on, do something. Poke, poke. What do I have going on here? 2, 7, 7, 8. These 3 are all the same digit. Did I do this? 2, 3, 7, 8? Yeah. It's all of them. What's left? Something I missed here. I guess I could just look at the ones I haven't penciled yet. So let's think about what this box needs. It needs a 1, which is one of these 2. It needs a 3, which is any of these really, as far as I can tell. It needs a 7. 7 looks in. Any other 7s helping? No. It needs an 8, so 7 and 8 are here. Oh, the 8 looks up as well. So only one place for 8 in the box. So that's our 8, that's 7, that's 2, that's 2. We get the 3 and the 7, we get the 3, 4, and 2. That's 7 and 2 and 7. That's our 3 and 8. That's 9 and 4. This digit is a 2. Up here we get the 3. All right. Looks like this is 1. Oh, this can't be 3 or 8. So this is naked 1. That's our 8 and 1. That's 8 and 3. That's 8 and 1 and 8 and 1. That's our 1. We need a 7 and a 9. That's 9. That's 7. And we're done. All right. Little sticky ending there. Like I thought we were done probably 5 minutes ago, but it did take a decent amount of time to finish up the puzzle just to find the restricted cells. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.